What's up mga tol? This is Tall Fry and today we'll be taking a look at some custom accessories from Takara aka Mugen Toys. Mugen. If you're like me and have the Battle on Titan figure, you probably said something like, "Wow, this comes with lots of stuff, but dang, I wish they looked more accurate." Well, fear no more because these accessories should satisfy that craving of yours. Sets A and B come in some plain white boxes, like that's it. Simple, but I don't really mind. They actually come with stickers if you really want to label them properly, but I won't bother. So, which one do you want to start with? What? Set B? You want set B first? Alright then. So set A comes with a bunch of magic goodies. It comes with 17 hands, so any hand gesture you want Strange to make is now possible with this set. This includes fist hands, open hands, grip hands, book hold hands, magic circle hands, magic gesture hands, fingers in holes hands, and you have to kill yourself Stark hands. And most versatile out of all of them is the flipping off Thanos hand, which is supposed to go on the Infinity War Star-Lord figure, but you can technically use it wherever it fits. All of these hands are a bit plain with the paint apps, and they don't match Strange's skin tone, but it's a minor problem compared to everything you get here. We also have two books of Cagliostro, one open and one closed, and they look really cool. They managed to capture the tiny symbols that I wouldn't even care about honestly. So it's nice to see Takara paying close attention to so much detail. But it's not just awesome aesthetic wise, but the engineering of it makes it way cooler, trust me. With the closed book, I can actually remove the spine and put in this battery and light that came with the set. Just make sure that the light is facing the book front, and once that's done, I take the small magnet that also came in the box and boom, baby! That is so smart and such a nice touch to a small accessory. It has two modes, lit and flickering, and then I wave it again to make it stop. That feature there can give your pictures or displays the magic touch that I didn't even know I needed. Moving on, we also have the flaming sword, which looks wilder and flamier than the Figuarts version. It doesn't have the line work that the Figuarts has, but man does it make up for it with the sculpt. And, just like the book, we got some battery and lights for it as well. By removing the handle and plugging it in, we can make the sword come to life. Now I'll admit, the glowing effect isn't 100% effective since it doesn't span the whole length of the sword. But it still looks dope, especially when Strange is holding it. Now my personal favorite thing from this set are the screen accurate magic circles, plus square. Just like the Figuarts, we have ones to hold and ones to wear, though they do give you two green circles instead of one, so that's cool. And this is it. My gosh, this is it. This is what we should have gotten with the Figuarts version. They're sturdy, vibrant, they have the tiniest of shapes and symbols sculpted on there, and they don't look strange when Strange holds them. And as if that wasn't enough, they also come with their own lights. Unfortunately, one of my lights got stuck in there and I can't get it out, but it's fine since I can still remove the batteries when I want to. And just like that, I think the Figuart circles look like crap compared to this. At least for now. They are so much better in almost every way. The only aspect where the Figuarts accessories shine is the material that they used. With these customs, they look and feel like the generic 3D print material, with the print lines still being visible and feelable when you run your fingers across. Whereas the Figuart circles do feel nicer to touch, honestly. And while I do think the custom's brighter colors make it more vibrant, it also tends to drown out the patterns in certain angles. This is especially evident in the forearm and wrist circles, where the Figuarts ones are still more visible from a distance. But other than that, these are definitely the superior circles, no doubt about it. Last but not least, in set A, we have some sling rings and a portal effect with stand. Now before I forget again, the Figuarts Strange also comes with a portal with stand. But while that one is just a cutout, this custom one is an actual ring, which means I can actually take pictures of characters going through portals. Granted, this is sort of mini-sized and not as big as the Marvel Legends portals, but I think it's meant to be more like the portals that Spider-Man was coming out of in Infinity War. And it looks great! Weirdly enough, it's smoother than the other 3D printed accessories, but hey, I'm not complaining. And to create a portal in the first place, you'd need the sling ring, which is also well sculpted, happy to say. One is for wearing on the hand, see, I told you. While the other is for display, I guess. It slides on the finger nice and smooth, and now I can finally show a Doctor Strange properly opening a portal. And in set B, we have the Thousand Hands accessory with stand. This honestly should have also come with the figure, and the Mafex team kind of took note of that. It was a pretty memorable scene in the movie, and people would for sure recreate that scene in figure form if they could. Right off the bat, I noticed that some of the elbow and arm joints were quite loose on the hands accessory. Now hopefully it's something that can be fixed, but I guess it's something that you really should expect considering that this is a third-party custom accessory. So connecting the figure and accessory can be quite tricky, but it's pretty satisfying once you put it all together. First, I ripped Strange in half. Then sandwiched the connector piece and two arms between his upper and lower halves. Now getting the peg to fit in the hole was kind of frustrating, but I just had to make sure that it was attached to the upper half instead of the lower before connecting. Once that's done, I just placed the rest of the arms behind him and it connects so smoothly through the cape. And just like that, it looks pretty dang beautiful. You have the arms, all the sets of arms behind the cape, and you also have a set of arms in front of the cape. And here he can't quite do the crossover like he did in the scene, but that's so minor, this still looks pretty freaking epic. And as you can see, this isn't just a statue piece, folks. The arms can swivel and bend because they're similar to the figure's actual arms. Not only that, but the set also comes with some extra hands, which means that I can switch any of these hands out with any of the other hands from the two sets. Which means... oh, this is really something else. Oh man. Thanos might have actually lost if Strange was able to bring this much power to the battle. What a crazy but super good looking display. Just wrapping up on the Takara custom Doctor Strange accessories. These two sets are amazing. While they both come at a high price of around 4K plus for both of them, it's worth it, especially if you're a Doctor Strange fan. Which I am not, necessarily, but I am a fan of accessories. The upgraded circles, the portal, all the hands, like if you buy all of these with the Figuart Strange, I think you'd actually match the price of the Mafex one. And while the Mafex Strange will probably have better paint apps and figure articulation, can his stuff glow? Can his 1,000 hands articulate? But it really does boil down to your personal preference. The Mafex offering comes with a lot, but this definitely comes with a lot too. Since I'm not the biggest Strange fan, I am more than okay with this set for now. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. It really means a lot to me. Feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment your thoughts down below. We're at 569 subscribers, and it would really motivate me to keep reviewing if we had more Talls watching. Stay safe, share this with your friends, and be good people, I guess. With this whole multi-arm look, he kind of reminds me of Zenyatta from Overwatch, not Zendaya.